Alright guys, today we're playing RoboBunnies in space. This is a new game that came out on Steam February 18th, and basically the gist of the game is that you're two bunnies that are connected through a force field, transporting a crystal through space back to the bunny HQ to save the world. Now, this sounds easier than you would think, because the catch with this is, especially like, so in this gameplay it's single player. You're playing a single player game. Basically what you're doing is controlling each bunny with one joystick on a controller. So the left bunny is on the left joystick, the right bunny is on the right joystick. And when you consider that they can move as far apart as the entire screen, it makes for an interesting set of gameplays. I had a good time for the most part, except for when I got them mixed up. So if I ended up with the right bunny on the left side and the left bunny on the right side, it became quite a bit of a disaster. And it didn't take long to do that. And a lot of times what happens, like you just saw there, is I got too far apart and tried to move around and end up destroying myself. So it ended up being definitely challenging and frustrating at the same time. Also, some of the dynamics here, like when you do get the ability to shoot with the crystal, it only shoots out of the crystal, so you have to line up both ends of the bunnies there, basically perpendicular to the boss, which is challenging. Same situation where you're trying to use both joysticks, and it's a little bit of a disaster. Now, this kind of thing can be resolved if you were to play co-op, I believe. Then in that case, if you're playing two players, you each control one bunny, so you'd only have to worry basically of your end of the force field, so it might be a little bit easier. But these levels, for the most part, are challenging. You're dodging obstacles, dodging enemies, trying to collect as many coins as you can so you can buy power-ups, and all the while trying to make it through the level. And if you're wondering how far or how much progress you made, you notice on the right-hand side there's a little bar that slowly creeps up to the top of the screen to give you an idea of your progression through the level. It's actually pretty helpful because there's times where you start getting a little stressed out because you're trying to dodge things, and I guess it's some reassurance that there's not much time left to go before you're done. But all in all, this game is quite enjoyable. It is challenging. There is 50 levels, so I mean, there's some good play through or play value for it. Price wise, you're looking at right now it's on sale for $3.72 Canadian, regularly $4.65, so kind of around that $3.50 mark US, or $3.99, which is very, very inexpensive. And it's nice that you can play this game too as a couch co-op game. It seems to be not a lot of games these days that focus on the couch co-op aspect. Like, there always seems to be focus on online co-op, but I mean, there's times where you want to have your friend over, maybe not so much during the pandemic, but have your friend over to play a game like this. And it's something you can play with their kids because there's no real reading required, so it doesn't matter what age they are. Chances are, if you're a parent, they'll fly circles around you anyway. So I'll let you enjoy the rest of the gameplay here. I've nattered on long enough, and hope you enjoy RoboBunnies in space. So this has been a sample of the gameplay from RoboBunnies in Space. This game is available on Steam for less than $4 at the time of this video. And it's a perfect game for you to play by yourself or to play co-op with friends, and it does support couch co-op as well. I know when I played this, I played it on Xbox One controller, and you can use other controllers or the keyboard to make it happen, but I found that, especially in the case of, say, couch co-op and that kind of thing, a controller is probably a smarter choice. So if you played this game, I'd like to know what you thought of it. If you can leave a comment in the comment section below, I'd really appreciate it. And otherwise, thank you for watching today. We'll catch you in the next video.